Top on the news. Cross River State government cries out to federal government on intervention against environmental crisis. Plus, Nigerian Navy arrests suspected oil thieves vessel, promises hard time for perpetrators of maritime crime. Details presently. It's nice to have you on Nta Calabar Prime Time News. I'm Paul Abel. Now the news in details. As persistent rains continue to wreak havoc in Cross River State, with the latest incident being a mudslide at Diamond Hill, Calabar, the state government is appealing it for urgent federal government intervention to avert imminent environmental crisis. During an on-the-spot assessment of the site, the Deputy Governor Peter Udi expresses grave concern over the impact of the mudslide, warning that the state's capacity has been overstretched. Government House correspondent Justina Etam reports.
Weeks after a deadly landslide killed residents and destroyed homes, a mudslide on Anansa Road, Diamond Hill, has blocked a major route to the Calabar Jetty, one of Calabar's most important waterfront access points. Leading a delegation of government officials on assessment of the failed road triggered by erosion, the Deputy Governor Peter Ode reminds of the state's environmental vulnerability. He warns that if urgent action is not taken, parts of Calabar could be totally submerged, as this is just one of several erosion and landslide incidents reported.
As a government, we will do the best we can to respond immediately to ensure that it doesn't get worse than what it is right now. Federal government, when they were doing their mapping for last year, they told us to expect this, but we didn't know it was going to be this serious. So now that we know, we are calling on them to urgently, it's not just to bring people from NEMA here, but we want to see them moving equipment to Cross River State.
Residents in flood-prone areas are therefore advised to remain vigilant and consider relocation to safeguard their lives. In Calabar, Justina Etam, NTA News.
In a bid to end fake medical practice, the Cross River State House of Assembly has passed a new law banning quackery in the state's health sector. Lawmakers say the move will protect residents from unqualified doctors and restore public confidence in the healthcare sector. Once again, Justina Etam completes the report.
Quackery in the health sector includes wrong diagnosis, fake drugs, poor treatment, among others. To end this, the Cross River State Health Quackery Prohibition Bill 2026, sponsored by Deputy Leader Davis Etta of Abi State's constituency, seeks to establish a task force to fight against fake and unlicensed practitioners.
I'm also happy they were able to overcome the bottleneck, because initially the bottleneck has been a multiplication of punishments and of course duties and conflict with the national laws and the constitution. But they have been able to amend and make recommendations that align the bill with the various bodies that regulate the various professionals.
Presenting the report of the House Committee on Health, Nutrition and Food Security, the chairman, Hilary Bisong, says the bill has 4 parts and 15 sections, noting that enforcement will align with existing national medical laws.
During the public hearing of the bill, stakeholders were of the view that only medical and health workers with minimum qualification of BSc or other related certificates in the health sector should be allowed to administer or discharge healthcare delivery. That the primary healthcare development agency in the state has been saddled with the responsibility of healthcare delivery in almost all the key components of healthcare, which tantamount to passive healthcare delivery and must not be so.
Speaker of the Cross River State House of Assembly, Elvet Ayambem, calls it one of the landmark private member bills of the 10th Assembly.
So this, I would say this piece of legislation is our own brainchild. It's the brainchild of the 10th Assembly. This is a milestone taken too far because most of the houses of assembly dwell on executive bills that comes forth. But this is like the brainchild of this 10th Assembly. So to most of you don't understand that this is an asset.
After a clause-by-clause review, the House gave the bill a third reading and passed it unanimously. When signed, the task force will monitor hospitals, clinics, and pharmacies across the states. In Calabar, Justina Etam, NTA News.
You are watching the news from Nta Calabar. You can equally watch this newscast on various social media platforms, including X, Facebook, and YouTube. We go on a commercial timeout now. The news will be back shortly. Do stay with us.
Are you looking for a secured environment with good parking space and a natural ambience? Then look no further. Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground has got you covered for marriages, parties, and all kinds of events. Have your event at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground, you stand a chance to get a discounted rate for your event coverage. For bookings, please call Jane 0806 353 3069. Celebrate your events at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground. Nta Calabar, the station for the people.
It's good to have you back on the news, and now to the rest of the stories. The Cross River State government has dismissed Wednesday's protest by individuals demanding local government salaries, saying the action was meant to pressure the state into validating irregular appointments. Commissioner for Local Government Affairs, Chief Victor Idem, says the protesters are not lawfully recruited, explaining that only 500 recruitments were approved into the local government service. The commissioner affirmed that every duly recruited local government worker is being paid with no outstanding salaries, adding that those who carried out the protest are victims of unscrupulous elements which led to the dissolution of the former Local Government Service Commission. The commissioner reaffirmed the administration's zero tolerance to payroll fraud, promising that reforms will continue as he urges the public to disregard the protesters' claims. Operation Delta Sentinel, as part of its mandate, has apprehended a vessel suspected to be involved in crude oil theft along the Nigerian Navy Eastern Naval Command Maritime Corridor. Flag Officer Commanding Eastern Naval Command Rear Admiral Chidozie Okehie affirms the command's resolve to rid illegal bunkering activities and crude oil theft on its waterways. Maureen Leo Ajom completes the report.
Acting on credible intelligence derived from surveillance assets, the Nigerian Navy in the Eastern Naval Command succeeded in this arrest of an oil product tanker, Mt Filia, sailing under the flag of Sao Tome and Principe for alleged involvement in crude oil theft activities at Utwe offshore terminals located in Akwa Ibom State Eastern Naval Command area of responsibility. Just as disclosed by the Command Operations Officer, Commander Abubakar Umar, the vessel was arrested with 12 crew members on board as subsequent investigation revealed that the vessel loaded approximately 650 metric tons of crude at the terminal worth an estimated value of over 660 million naira. Flag Officer Commanding Eastern Naval Command Rear Admiral Chidozie Okehie notes with delight that the arrest of Mt Filia reflects the unwavering commitment to professionalism, operational readiness, and mission accomplishment of the Chief of Naval Staff, and added that the feat further demonstrates the Nigerian Navy resolve to deny criminal elements the freedom to operate within Nigeria's maritime domain, even though he regretted the delay of prosecution as a challenge.
You have seen, let me commend my men. You see, you take sincerity of purpose, integrity, and transparency to carry out this job. Because see, crude oil theft is an ecosystem. Let me use that word, an ecosystem involving many players who have interest. But the Nigerian Navy has stand resolute and resilience under the Chief of Naval Staff to ensure we stop these criminal acts.
Still ongoing to unravel further details of the dastardly act, it is worthy to note that the 12 crew members on board arrested are Nigerians, while the vessel sails under the flag of Sao Tome and Principe. With this feat, one can say that the NNS Victory in Calabar is working to achieve the vision of the Chief of Naval Staff and also curbing economic sabotage, restoring the nation to its anticipated prosperity for national development. In Calabar, Maureen Leo Ajom, NTA News.
Those are the stories trending on our channel this day. Don't forget, Nta Calabar serves you fresh news every day. On behalf of the entire crew, I'm Paul Abel. Have a blessed day.